One of the sad realities about death that sometimes makes me grow insane is the fact that people you think or people that will tell you that they actually love you unconditionally will suddenly move on the day you kick the bucket. And this is not to shame them, but it's one of my observations. And you now realize that, damn, life is actually vain. Some things some people will say, even down to your spouse or your lover, they will move on. And it's a sad reality. I don't know why I had to just think about it. And I feel bad, just feel some type of way about it because it doesn't sit right with me. Because sometimes I think the person you actually really love or you like, if that person goes, the person should be burned in your memory forever. But it seems like because matters of life is so cumbersome and tends to be a heavy burden on our shoulder, we are we are somehow distracted from even the people that you might tend to love. We somehow forget about them easily, and it's crazy. And it's not just only death. Something bad might happen to someone, and that's where you realize that people would actually move on, even not even giving an F about you. So there was something that happened to someone where police came and took the person, and for days, and this person has been in prison, and life has been going properly, and people have moved on. And people are not concerned about, okay, is this person supposed to be bailed, or is this person, what's the necessary actions we need to take? Like, just a little bit of concern. And I'm guilty as well because I don't know this, I don't have any like serious connection with this person, but that's not still an excuse in some sense. But my main thing is even with people who you have a very tight knit connection with them, they will still move on. Talk more or less of someone who is just a passerby or who doesn't really have that connection with you, or you are not related with them either by blood or friends. And it's a sad reality. But the one of death, because death has some gravity compared to someone who might have a misfortune or something happened and the person is no more around that vicinity. That's different. But death on its own has gravity. Just the way, the pace at which people just move on is it's mind blowing. I don't know if it's a thing that society has programmed our minds to learn, and that's how we are operating right now. Because I don't want to be in that. I'm somehow, I value relationship at its core in a lot of sense, even though I have not experienced the relationship when it comes to some level of depth. And it still bothers me though, but I believe I believe that there's still a way to when someone you love is no more or kicks the bucket. There's a way to keep the person's memories alive. than just having pictures and some things. It's crazy. It's crazy because it reminded me of when I was in boarding school at the time, and the person that was, I think, my corner mate, the person that I shared the same bunk with, because I think I was up and the person was down. Yeah, I think something like that. And at a very young age, I was probably about 11 or 12. And this little man kicked the bucket at such an early age, around 11 or 12, and he left. I can't remember a lot of memories we shared, but I know that he was actually a very good man. Because right now he'll be a man, because then he was a boy. Very, very good. I had a very good friendship with him at the time, even though it looked so much so much more like naivety. There was a lot of mundane stuff. There were things that were just youthful and vibrant, and a lot of things that were just passive. But even at that, there was a connection, and it reminds me a lot of Victor. Victor, but Victor is gone, and people have moved on, and I have moved on as well. But somehow, I can't remember a lot, but somehow, Victor is still in my mind. He was a good boy, a good man, good, handsome man. I still have a picture of his face in my head. Then imagine when it's someone you actually, truly, truly, truly love and they go. Will you move on like that? Or will you still hold on to those cherished memories about them? The way they look, the way they talk, the way they walk, and all these things, if you were actually taking note. Because we could live life not taking note of certain little nuances, and we just enjoy the company without observing a certain little things about people. Yes, and I'm part of the people that would also not observe. I'm in that same camp. But the reason why I'm making this video is just for me to understand that there's a need to still have some level of empathy, some level of synergy, some level of love that goes beyond death with the people that we actually love. It's tough. It's a tough struggle, even for me. But I don't want to be moving on so quickly. I don't want to be moving on so quickly like that, because they somehow, it's, to me, it looks like it looks very disrespectful in some sense. You just move on so quickly, and like the person doesn't, it's nothing, the person has gone, you move on with your life. Everybody, yes, I know everybody will die someday, but there should be there should be more to valuing even people even when they die. I know they are gone, but there's a need to still hold on, just as a sign of respect. As a sign of respect. Rest in peace, Victor. I will still say it again, man. That was the first time I experienced death of someone close to me, at such a young age. But it's a crazy. I don't know how I still like tend to move through life, and it's like I've not forgotten Victor. I've not. But it's sad that people, good people, just go like that. It's sad. They just leave. I will hold on to a lot of memories of people that I know that I'm very close to. I will do my best to hold on to them and respect them. It's just that here in our culture, we don't act like those in the European countries or those in America, where they would always visit the grave. There's this solemnity, there's this act of respect, honor for someone who has gone. Here, everybody moves on. Poverty is giving everybody life left, right, and center. Nobody can even think about, oh, this time my friend, or something like a memorial for somebody that has gone. Everybody's trying to survive. The struggle is crazy. I understand. But for me, regardless of everything, I will still hold on. I won't move on too quickly. I know for me, who doesn't even have friends, if anything happens now, if I kick the bucket right now, people will move on very fast, very fast, very, very fast. For somebody like me, I'm not the president of this country, so nobody knows me. So definitely, people will move on faster, faster, faster than you can even think of. People would move on so fast. But I've accepted it. Whether I'm famous or I'm not famous, it's cool. But the thing I'm saying on my own part is, for the people who I cherish the most and who I love the most, there should be a way. There should be a way to still hold on to those memories. There should be a way not to move on so quickly. Where you hold them tight in your mind. We should have respect, a lot of respect for people who have gone, because they're in the other world waiting for us to cross over as well. It's crazy. But I'm a happy man. I believe everybody would one day kick the bucket and we'll cross to the other side and see how it looks like. But for now, we'll do our best to hold on to those memories and not move on so quickly like the rest of the world. At least as a sign of respect and honor to those who have gone before us. So that's it, guys. This is just a reflective video, just thinking about people who have gone before us. Well, I hope it inspires you to be a better person, to always be better, because there's always room for improvement. So guys, we would speak in the next video. I don't know why this dog is barking. I'm sorry for the dog that is barking, but anyways, it is what it is. So thank you guys for your time, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day and stay blessed. Bye.